I find good CEOs to run each of the individual companies, and so we have these 300 CEOs out there around the world who are leading the fight. I take a chairman role, so the way I split my time is about 50% on social projects, and that's increased over the years. Of the other 50%, about a third is spent firefighting when we have a problem. About a third is spent on developing the companies that we've already got going, and the other third is maybe spent on getting new companies going. And then in between all that, I have to get out there and try to make sure that Virgin becomes the most respected brand in the world. And one way of making sure it becomes the most respected brand in the world is to get out there and talk about what we're doing and help promote and get the brand in people's minds, and support all the people out there who are working hard to build it. I mean, the company is made up of 300 individual companies. It's very unusual for a Western company. In fact, perhaps it's unusual for even an Eastern company. In a sense, we're a way of life company. I mean, you've got the better known brands in the West: Coca-Cola specialize in soft drinks, Microsoft in computers, Nike in shoes, and so it goes on. Virgin can look after your needs from the time you're born almost to the time you die. We haven't quite got to Virgin funerals yet, but and the reason for that is I love life. I love learning about new things. I love if I see that something could be done better, I love to challenge myself and the people around to see if we can do it better. And I'm inquisitive. I've just come from a meeting with a wonderful man called Vinod Khosla, where we've been talking about what we've been discovering on clean fuels, what he's been discovering on clean fuels, sharing ideas. Incredibly exciting to see if we can come up with a fuel that can replace the conventional dirty fuels that's destroying our planet. And so just learning and living life to its full. Now that process of being an entrepreneur who's learned a lot can be very useful in then tackling some of the global problems that we face. I just mentioned fuels. Massive problem that the world faces is global warming. It's going to affect all countries in the world, and in particular the poorer countries, and ultimately could literally mean the end of mankind itself. But man has the brains and the intelligence to do something about it, and we're going to play a major part in trying to do something about it. And that's the kind of entrepreneurial, charitable, in a sense, approach that we're now taking to new ventures.